All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Scott Berdahl. He's the CEO of Snowline Gold. And Scott, it's great to have you along. Good to get you in before the holidays. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks, Steve. How are you?
Good, good, good. And it's great to get you in because you put out a really interesting news release talking about some drill results, initial drill results anyway, from the Valley Zone on the Rogue project. And you and I have talked about the significance of the Valley Zone. So tell me a bit about the news release itself and more importantly, these initial results.
Yeah, so we have more results back from our Valley Zone. We're still waiting for more than half of the drill results from our 2022 season. So, but they do seem to be coming in now. We did a bit of shuffling around with samples at various prep labs, and so hopefully we'll see a lot quicker pace of results coming back in the new year. These latest results have some terrific numbers. They are, the highlight hole was 338 meters at 1.3 grams per ton, including a stretch of 207 meters at 1.76 grams per ton. So for a bulk tonnage and potentially heap leachable system, this is, these are very strong grades. They're not quite as flashy as some of the numbers we put out over the past couple of months, but these are peripheral to that main zone, and they demonstrate great continuity between that zone and other holes.
Scott, you pointed out a hole V-22-32, which was 166 meters away from any other hole. There's some more significance to that. It's not just about where that hole is, it's more so the depth of it. Can you talk a bit more about that one?
Yeah, so it was collared quite a ways from other holes, 166 meters, as you mentioned, but it was kind of drilled back into the system, and it fills a gap, and it also tests the system at depth, this high-grade zone, and it fills in some of the ground between our hole 10, which had phenomenal numbers. I think we had 318 meters at 2.5 grams there, and the top 108 meters of that hole were 4.1 grams per ton. So just again, fantastic grades for a bulk tonnage system right near surface. And then, but between that, 10 was a big step out from the very first hole we drilled this year, which was V-22-005. Which was 1.5 grams per ton over 192 meters. And so, with this big void in between them, coming back and drilling through and getting a good, solid, consistent zone of mineralization between those really demonstrates that, these aren't just shots down the guts of something, that, there's a big system here with a lot of continuity. And I mentioned, I think the market reaction to these results has been a bit negative, perhaps, just in terms of comparing these results to the previous results that I mentioned, with like hole 10, hole 7, and hole 14, which have had these big sort of 2, even 3 and 4 gram intersections over 100-meter plus zones. And so to see something that sounds relatively mundane, like 207 meters at 1.76 grams, by comparison, yeah, it does seem kind of mundane, but looking at this type of system where the gold is generally very recoverable, often heap leachable, in this reduced intrusion style of deposit, hole 32 would be one of the best, if not the best hole to come out of other systems that are now very profitable mines. So, we are extremely thrilled by these results.
Okay. Just as we mentioned, we're obviously wrapping up here at 2022 and getting set for 2023. Do you want to put a cap on all the work that you did last year? I know it was significant in 2022 with lots of drilling on lots of different projects.
Yeah, no, it was a significant year. It was transformative for our company. Obviously, the Valley discovery really blew things open for us, but we've had our head down across the whole property portfolio around the Yukon. Our initial 7 projects, and of course, we acquired a major land package late in the season. We didn't get there on the ground, but we did get to all of our other projects where we're advancing things to drill ready stages, identifying new targets, and really characterizing what we have. And we did drill another target this year, a sibling intrusion to Valley called Gracie. It's only about 4 kilometers to the east, and given what we're seeing at Valley and given the geochemical response at Gracie, we're really excited to find that. It's a very prospective target. And so, a lot still to come from our 2022 exploration season as more assays come in, both from drilling and from surface programs. And yeah, we're excited to get the ball rolling on 2023.
All right. We'll look forward to sharing those stories when they're available. Scott, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your family, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. Happy holidays to you too.
All right. There's Scott Berdahl, the CEO of Snowline Gold.